giving shout out to Wesley Snipes as he is incarcerated in his jail cell for the next 3 years. So.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
What did he do?
Tax evasion, right?
Well, he purposely did not want to file his taxes because he felt that taxes were unjust.
And because he's saving the world from vampires, he shouldn't really need to.
I'm a
I was
superhero.
fairly certain that was like a tax-deductible nonprofit aspect of his work.
Yeah. That's a shame. Because because
it turns out you need to count that silver against your
well, he's
income.
he's a day walker though, right?
Right.
So he doesn't have to hide in a dark corner during the daylight hours.
No, he's good.
All right, that's not
He
bad.
can do tennis and
So,
badminton.
yeah.
It's good.
Speaking of current events, what do you guys think of the Green Lantern trailer? Yeah.
I've only seen stills of it,
That might be the best way to watch it.
True.
It just
I don't know. Just Ryan Reynolds. You just think of waiting. What you think of Van Wilder.
He is the kiss of death of comic book movie franchises.
What else has he been in?
Deadpool. Or he played Deadpool.
He was the final nail in the coffin of the X-Men, as far as I'm concerned. Unless they can. Well, there is.
Who was he playing?
Deadpool.
He played Deadpool.
Oh, he was in the Origins.
He
movie.
was
Okay,
he was the merc with a mouth, and then they took his mouth away.
Wait.
And they gave him he was like Baraka in Mortal Kombat. He had the remember that? It was dumb. It was like
How
Samurai
did the-
Sword.
Well, that wasn't
How
even
did he
him in
bend
that
his
movie.
arm?
That was like 40 minutes of just CGI person walking around. At least
was
that's the way
just-
I saw
You're
it.
like, thanks.
You know what it
20th Century
was?
Fox.
It was money and time I'm never gonna get back.
He was also in the third Blade movie.
Yeah, but hey, another.
That was our. He wasn't the primary character though, so I was cool with it.
He doesn't need to be the primary character. I'm just saying that kind
The
of.
last movie stunk though.
Yeah.
Wasn't
You know what gives me hope for the Wolverine franchise is the fact that Darren Aronofsky, director of The Wrestler and Black Swan, is gonna jump
Do
jump
the
on
Wolverine?
Yeah. Is it the Wolverine?
the Wolverine.
It'll actually be a dark psychosexual.
Fox is doing
smorgasbord.
whatever it can to preserve the licensing and still change the title. It's going to be The Wolverine. That's going to be
it's still a
I
Fox-
Wolverine.
Yeah, it's still a Fox
Then-
production.
Yeah.
Oh, Heavenly Wolverine.
I love-
Wolverine will actually star Will Smith fighting an army of robotic Wolverines that have broken the third law.
You know, I love seeing him I want to see him doing a Wolverine movie where he's in Japan.
Oh
You know,
yeah,
the
that would be
samurai.
interesting.
Like a true prequel. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that would be really, I don't know what the hell that garbage was I had to sit through.
I didn't sit through it.
That was 40
It
comics.
was
That was
called-
that
it
was
was
like
called-
30 years of comics
called-
distilled. You know,
It was
it's
called
what
the-
happens.
It was called the bootleg copy, but
I so wish I'd held out for the bootleg.
Is that one where we saw the green screen and the wires and I don't know,
I'm fairly
like
certain.
cardboard cutouts of people?
yeah, when he made like who's it? Some main characters, just the Blob was a joke. I was like, really? That's hot. on the
Yeah.
street?
Oh, yeah. I love that scene. Listen, Bo, you call me Blob? I rolled my eyes in the
what?
theater
I
when I
was
saw that.
That was almost as bad as Spider-Man. Like, we won't tell.
Oh God, man, Wolverine's your prequels. Woof.
You people out there, are you sure you don't want comics from us? You know, we don't even like them. Like, sorry. Anyway,
Yeah.
actually, it's more the movie
Green
properties.
Lantern, the CGI, I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna work. Isn't the whole movie supposed to be in 3D?
Yeah, and that actually has me worried because, from what I saw, I don't really need to see Ryan Reynolds' over-exuberant face floating out of a green smorgasbord of muscle strata at me 2 inches away. I just don't know if I can handle that.
You just described a
Okay,
dream. I
so
hope
let's-
I never have.
All right.
Good. You know
That's all
what?
you read.
You know what killed the trailer for me too was Blake Lively's like awful I don't know, just like acting.
One line.
Yeah, it was just like, Jordan, you're late for the meeting with the plane. It's like,
very
it's
confused.
Yeah, and then he's like, let's take off our pants and fly some planes.
It
It's like,
almost-
here's Ryan Reynolds again. As Ryan Reynolds, should have gotten Michael Cera in there just for good measure. Have him play the squirrel, the.
I don't, it almost seemed to imply
No,
that
no,
he'd somehow
big brown
roofied
ball.
her.
Just yeah.
She's very confused and disoriented, doesn't know where she is. Ryan Reynolds taking off his pants. I didn't know this was a film about date rape.
But
Getting back on topic,
Jack Black is Kilowatt.
this year, you were talking about this earlier off camera. We getting back to comics and comics figures we purport to like. Last year, everyone wanted to go see the Sherlock Holmes movie because of the Iron Man 2 preview, if I am correct. What's going on this year? What previews?
Well, tomorrow, being Friday, we got the Narnia Dawn Treader coming out, and rumor has it that the Thor trailer is going to be linked up with that. And
So newsflash, people actually want to go see Narnia now.
Well, it's for the 5
Newsflash.
evangelical Christians who did not have the internet a month ago.
yeah, well, that's the thing. Is like, how are they? I mean, I don't know how you're going to top that awesome 6-minute trailer that came out.
Yeah.
In August.
I mean-
Actually, it was kind of funny. Our first episode, we were all in the booth watching the trailer. It's come full
memories.
circle.
Yes.
All right. I just want to go home. So then another big sci-fi movie news. Orlando Bloom and Kate Blanchett have been cast to reprise their roles in The Hobbit, which is awesome. But a lot of fans are upset because neither Legolas or Galadriel are actually in The Hobbit. But I don't know why fans are uproar about that, because it kind of makes sense. Because I mean, at one point they go to Mirkwood,
And I know they definitely do meet Legolas's father, whose name I can't remember, but
yeah, it's not a problem. But I mean, but if he's the Prince of Mirkwood, it would only make sense that he would be there. How do we have girlfriends? I don't
don't understand.
I don't know either.
Even what's going to be funnier is the fact that they're actually going to be looking there. It's a prequel to the Lord of the Rings movie. I think that they're going to look older. No matter
Yeah.
how much makeup or CGI, they're going to look older
Yeah.
than their younger
I'm fairly
counterparts.
certain Orlando Bloom looking older is still probably going
That's
to
tough.
attract many more females than the 4 of us together could, with or without makeup and CGI.
But here's the thing, though. I mean, that's great that they're back, but I'm more concerned about Gandalf and Andy Serkis's, Gollum and Hugo Weaving is all right.
Are they not confirmed yet?
It's rumored. I'm like, damn, I better see me some Ian McKellen in The Hobbit.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean,
Well, from everything I've heard up until recently, I haven't heard anything too recently from him. He seemed very obvious, like anything short of a major health concern, he would drop projects.
And Andy Serkis,
He's locked in. His
Yeah.
voice and his personality, his body language, made that role for Gollum. Even though you never saw him, it's clear
Yeah.
that he
Didn't
contributed.
he win
He's
an
probably
Oscar?
just waiting.
Or,
Andy Serkis?
or didn't he win some sort of special award for?
I hope so. Oh boy! I hope he got it. I'm done. Fuck this. It's last week of school.
Yeah, just
I need my notes.
Sorry.
All right, where
Throw
were
them
we?
into the fire.
Yeah.
alrighty then.
Okay, and then So the last thing I want to talk about, actually, 2 things. Quick. Have you guys been watching The Walking Dead?
Everything but the last 2 episodes.
All right, then we can't. Then you
Yeah,
get.
sorry, I'll cover my ears. Go.
All right. Well, all right. How about
alert.
all right? What about Daredevil?
I-
Shadowland. Wow, weird. Is
No,
killing it
no, no.
tonight.
Daredevil. That's
kinda
too
like
much.
it.
I
This
just
is why we
felt
need Angela and Maggie here. We need the moms to keep us.
Right,
I
right,
mean,
On
oh shit. Cut it. You gotta edit that out.
that stain, I want to see what happens with that.
When I tell you about moms and mother figures, stick
Okay,
to, stick
back
to
to-
hoes, bitches and hoes.
Back
We'll
to
be
point,
safer.
Daredevil. Yeah, I.
Bitches and hoes is safer
no,
than
no.
moms.
Daredevil. I think
Ooh.
I'm thinking like.
What?
Says Batman.
Batman? What about him?
I think
Thanks,
he-
Mike.
I think he wants you to talk about Batman Inc.
Well,
Batman
yeah, hey, there we
Incorporated.
go, Batman.
Oh my
Inc.
God, that's the worst idea ever.
No. Gotta finish up Daredevil.
All right, Daredevil, Shadowland. Don,
Oh.
go.
It was cool. It introduced a couple new characters. I guess the new Power Man. Not sold yet. And the best part was just having him do the whole Bruce Banner 1978, at the tail end, with his little bag. I just thought of the Hulk theme music, do 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 do.
Yeah, it totally was a Bruce Banner
Yeah, but
thing.
I mean, they killed him and brought him back in the same issue. I think that's a record even
Okay,
for Marvel.
what is it lately with Marvel killing people? Then there's a Captain America Rebirth, and there's a Daredevil Rebirth. Why do they?
Well, everyone's
Marvel's
coming
on
back
such
to
a
life.
high right now. They don't need to do a stunt to kill someone and bring him back.
Well, they brought back
they
12
always
people in
coincide with
Black
movies.
Yeah.
Captain
And they
America,
brought
everybody-
back 17 people in Blackest Night. God.
Okay, but the Blackest Night event makes sense, but for everyone to somehow very conveniently have these little deaths and rebirths is just.
It's called money. It's called keeping
Yeah,
it vitalized.
it's comics. I think at this point in time, it's kind of like we expect this. I know, was it the only people who stayed at it are Bucky and Uncle Ben and? Well, okay, never mind.
No, Bucky.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, there's no real sacred.
They're going to
cows.
reveal that Uncle Ben is Galactus.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I called
Wow.
it. You're welcome, Mark Millar.
You've heard it here first. No, just Marvel.
I feel. I mean, I really feel like Marvel doesn't really. They don't really need to pull anything like that. They do. It seems like their sales are doing well, you know, and.
Daredevil
especially-
had been slipping in numbers
Yeah,
quite
especially for
recently.
$3.99.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
That's what really kind of seemed to inspire the lead up to the whole
I
Shadowlands.
think after the Bendis run, they'd probably be a hard act to follow.
I mean, it wasn't bad. I thought Brubaker was doing a pretty
Start-
solid job. It got a little bit soap opera for me. I wound up dropping the book after he slept with everyone he knew, including Foggy Nelson. Joke.
And that was awkward. The joke. No, I'm sorry.
It was a very beautiful scene.
Awkward! No, sorry.
See, Bubba Market, Matt, I know how to quit you.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry.
I thought it led.
I just keep on thinking Chasing Foggy, you know, because Ben Affleck was in.
Broke back Hell's Kitchen.
Well, I mean, it probably didn't help that that the movie version stunk and the follow-up Electra movie version stunk too.
Even
So-
Wizard insulted it. Yeah, that
I was
tells
like,
you
damn.
something.
I watched it.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I can't even resell this back to the rebuy shop. Like,
God.
That'll teach you to
can
buy.
I trade this in? No. Damn.
That'll teach you not to get a legitimate bootleg.
That's right.
Has anyone actually seen the director's cut of Daredevil, the commentary, where the director actually apologizes?
No.
Like it's kind of interesting. I'm trying to remember what he said, but he pretty much did not directly say anything. But he said, "Yes, this movie could have been so much better."
Wow.
Yeah, starring Coolio.
All right, well,
The director's
then-
cut.
To wrap up, don't buy Daredevil for your friends. Check out superherostuff.com. They get some pretty cool stuff. Get your friends some Marvel pajama bottoms.
Or Underoos.
Underoos, yeah, they have them.
If anyone gets me under ruse, I am kicking them in the head.
So,
We're gonna get you a big
If
ass.
anyone gets anyone under ruse in this room, I'll help. You know, I'll join in. I'll join in on the curbing.
yeah.
Ugh.
Well, so then, from all of us here at We Got Issues, Merry Christmas,
Happy
Kwanzaa,
holidays.
Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah,
25th.
Cookie Kwanzaa,
Yeah.
Shalom.
Have a good one. Stay safe.
Sweet Christmas.
Spread the holiday cheer.
Are you drunk?
Are you
Who
all
spikes the
right?
eggnog?
Are you okay?
So,
How long were you planning that?
I think everyone is leaving.
They just start walking out the door.
That's the sales station next 14.
Were you guys?